Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Collectively we're the Office Blokes.
Yes.
Yeah. It is a true factual statement.
Yep.
Do we get hecklers?
Hecklers.
Probably that we don't hear, yeah.
In the comments.
Oh, we do, I suppose, yeah.
I suppose that's our equivalent of a heckler, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't bother us.
What's the main rule with a heckler? Be clever about what you say.
Yeah.
Make it funny.
Make it funny, yeah.
Make it funnier.
Yeah.
That's right.
We had
Make
one in
it
the comments-
funnier.
We had someone in the comments yesterday saying, who watches this shit, this programme, this channel? And I said, well, you've done 166 comments on it, so I'm guessing it's you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, missed that one.
Who takes the time to comment on anything, any channel, 166 times?
If you don't like it, don't watch. That's fine.
It's so rare that I've commented on a YouTube video. I've probably commented on 2 in my life.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
I don't think I've watched that many.
But it's crackers, isn't it? So because that's obviously someone that is actually obsessed.
Yeah.
I think so. Secretly.
Or jealous. What are the names?
Yeah.
Anyway, famous comedians versus hecklers, part 1. I wonder who's going to be on
Part
it.
one's not like us.
I know.
I know. Yeah, I actually queued up part 2.
That'd be more like it, Dave. You see. That'd be more
when
like
you two
it.
came down, I went, oh,
That's
shit.
thrown me now, this part one. I don't know if I can cope with it.
I know. It's not how we like to do things.
No.
So let's get into it. Famous comedians versus hecklers, part 1.
You fucking nosy Nelly. Don't try to give me your time out. I'm not your kid. And then she gives me the finger like she's Tanner from the Bad News Bears. Relax.
I was going to say, who is he?
With Dane Cook, yeah.
I've heard the name Dane Cook loads, but I've never watched any of his comedy.
Yeah. It's been around for years.
Was he?
Yeah.
Never seen any of him.
Why are you involved in their business?
I get out of it every time Karen I see you, and I.
No, we don't go at it every time you're
Remember
here.
last time with the cocaine, I was in the front row with that like.
I've been doing this for 19 years. Yeah, I remember that day. That's how important you are. Of course. I remember doing Letterman, Carnegie Hall, and talking to you. Oh my God.
Yeah, I want to say Dane Cook went through some kind of controversy over something.
Right. Yeah.
Can't remember what it was, but for some reason I don't know if he went away and then came back bigger, or something happened that put him in the spotlight.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments will let
Did
us know
she
if
mention
we
something
get
about
mixed up.
cocaine then or something, that woman?
She did.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's alluding to anything.
No, I think they're talking about something.
Right, okay.
I saw a comedian in Manchester that's sort of a Manchester staple, you know, someone that's quite big here. And then I bumped into him in the pub, and it's one of them where I looked at him and I was like, that's that guy. And then I thought, he doesn't know who I am.
Yeah.
I was sat about 4 rows back watching him months ago.
Yeah.
But you just...
all right, Dave.
Office Bloke Dave, isn't it?
Oh, be Dave. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, Jason Manford.
You do kind of feel almost, especially in a smaller venue, just some sort of familiarity in there. And then, to them, they're talking to a room full of 200 people.
Yeah.
And they're probably doing it 3 nights a week or 4 nights a week.
Yeah. A lot of faces to remember.
Twice a night.
Yeah.
What's your deal?
About what?
Well, I saw you earlier and you were chatting and you're on your goddamn cell phone. I was trying to tell my jihad jokes. It's a bit rude if you ask me. Well, you got your keys in your car, in your hand. What kind of car do you have?
I have an Echo.
You have an Echo, really? I have a Subaru Outback with Dukakis stickers still on it. You know who that guy is? That's okay. You're young. Oh, what do you guys, leave her alone. She's young, dumb, and full of cum, guys. Okay, Claudia. All right, Claudia, enjoy the show. I just wanted to get to know you a little bit. Please go sit back down on stage. Yeah, if you don't mind. No, you're fucking up with my rhythm. Fucking 22-year-olds. I didn't know how to cater my act to people that don't get my stuff. I have to cater my act to you now. Here's some jokes for young 22-year-old Claudia. Happy Meals are weird.
I always wonder, is hell like organized? Is it clear where you're supposed to go? Is there like a schedule to your damnation? Sir, please don't fucking, I know only you, I'm the only one that hears it, but this guys, really, I'm so close to finishing the show, and when you talk, I hear it in my ear, and it fucks up my timing, and it makes my job hard. So could you not talk during my act, please? It's only 10 more minutes. I am talking. I'm looking right in your fucking face. Why would I be talking? Do you share eyes with another person?
Last thing you can do is share hair.
What's that?
Last thing you can do is share hair.
The last thing I could do is share hair. That is the shittiest heckle I have ever heard in my life. That is the dumbest thing any human being has ever said to me in my entire life. One time I was walking down the street in New York and this guy walked on me and went, dude. And that made a lot more sense than that shitty heckle. The last thing I could do is share hair. Why didn't you just say you're fucking bald and ugly?
I hate children. The only child that I think I would have liked ever was Helen Keller because she didn't talk. It is just...
It's very funny.
Yes, it is. And if you don't, then leave.
It's funny if you have a deaf son.
I happen to have a deaf mother. Oh, you stupid ass. Let me tell you what comedy is about.
Go ahead and tell me.
Oh, please. You are so stupid. Comedy is to make everybody laugh at everything and deal with things, you idiot. My mother is deaf, you stupid son of a bitch. Don't tell me. And just in case you can hear me in the hallway, I lived for 9 years with a man with one leg. Okay, you asshole? And we're going to talk about what it's like to have a man with one leg who lost it in World War II and never went back to get it, because that's fucking littering. So don't you tell me what's funny.
My friends is like, Aim.
She was a savage.
Is Helen Keller blind?
I don't know who Helen Keller is.
Probably. Yeah, it's definitely savage.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I don't know who goes to things like this thinking that they have
Yeah,
moral superiority over anyone.
Have a few beers or something, haven't they? And just can't help themselves.
That didn't sound like a guy that had a few beers. That sounded like proper like uppity.
The way I say it is, don't get into it with someone who's got the microphone neither.
Exactly.
Whose job it is.
Yeah,
you won't
crucify
make people
laugh.
You won't win.
No.
Especially people like that. And they've been doing it for like 50, 60 years probably.
Yeah.
You know.
But let's say you do win that exchange, then you've belittled a comedian in front of their audience, and the rest of the show is going to be shit because they're just going to be off now, and everyone's lost respect for
If
him.
you don't like it, just stand up and leave.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Simple.
If you don't agree with it, just don't go in the first place.
In fact, don't stand up and leave. Stay at that level. And crap.
I mean, Joan Rivers at that age, everyone knows what she's about.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that she's a bit edgy and she'll say
she's offensive.
anything.
She's an offensive comedian.
Offensive. She'll joke about anything. So you know.
And it was pretty mild as well. It wasn't that bad a joke, was it? Really?
You better go and see Jimmy Carr.
So don't you tell me what's funny.
My friends is like, Aim, my best friend, she's like, you have to have a baby one day. You'd be such a good mom. I'm like, is that a reason to do that? Like, I'd be a sweet prostitute, I think. But I'm gonna sign up for those classes at the Learning Annex. This isn't a class. Do you know that? You want to know where I got my boots? Okay, they're at the corner of You Can't Afford Them and Stop Talking to Me. I'm sorry, you're right. That was fucked up. I think they're Steve Madden or Aldo or something. I don't know. But that was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. Okay. No, I get it. That's okay. She's fine, no security. But yeah, like, you know when Bobby Fischer, have you ever seen the movie Searching for Bobby Fischer? When he's like, take the draw, because he knows he's going to win. Just remember that scene if you feel like talking again, okay? But no, that's sweet. Thank you. I also like these boots. And don't worry, I'm drunk too right now. Honestly, I am. You're in a blackout. Let's be real.
What the fuck is different between?
She could have been a lot worse.
Yeah,
It
I bet.
wasn't very good, if I'm being honest. I'm not saying I could do any better.
No, but you
Hecklers.
could have been a lot more brutal.
A lot
Yeah.
more savage.
Yeah.
But to be fair, she did just say, "Where did you get your boots?" Which
Yeah, but
is
fucking
inappropriate
don't-
and out of
She's a
time.
comedy club,
No,
man.
I know. I'm fully aware. Yeah, but she's just not very funny, is she?
I've seen her a couple of times, and she's kind of like, what's it comedian for me? Just like a, don't know. There's a couple like, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing. You don't.
It's a couple of lines where it's a bit of sort of amusing, but
you don't fall
not
around.
laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Better than not watching a comedian.
Yeah. Correct.
High praise.
Yeah.
Blackout. Let's be real.
What the fuck is different between you and me? What's different? Oh, I have a wallet chain. I lost a wallet twice. I don't like losing wallets, so now I have a chain. Any other questions? Hey, bro, you go bikini or you go fucking bareback, bro? What do you want to do? You want to suck my cock or do you want to be my friend? One is one of them. You either want to suck my cock, you want to be me, or you want to be my friend. It's one of those. Or you want to compare yourself to me. You know why? Because people that are unhappy in life always want to shut other people down. It's a weird thing. They never want to see anybody do good.
Yeah.
If you are doing good, they want to go, I'm going to find the fault. What's wrong? What are you saying? Funny shit with a wallet chain on? I'm going to shut these two down with a Hot Topic reference. You and I aren't even the same species, fuckface. I don't want to just hush. I'll give you nightmares, motherfucker. You will wake up and think of me. Female sexual energy.
Yeah.
We've reacted to a bit of Rogan's comedy, haven't we?
Yeah.
And
Again, who's coming out of a fucking wallet chain? Who cares?
yeah, just some
You're there to fucking. You're there to let him entertain
It's
you.
bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just listen to the comedy. That's all you're there for.
He's like the comedy we've done of his, I thought was pretty good. He's not like your Louis C.K.'s of the world,
No.
but he's like he's a good comic.
Yeah, he
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
But I think off all the podcast stuff, he's very insightful and thinks before he speaks.
Yeah.
So it's one of those where if you want to try and go at it with him, you're definitely going to lose.
Yeah, I think it's an intelligent guy.
It's a bit
innit?
older as well, doesn't it? That?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In more
But
ways than one as well.
You are with any comic, I think, because like I say, they've got the microphone.
And they do it for a living.
They're gonna even if you just call him names like he was doing there, calling him fuckface or don't know whatever he was calling, he's still beating you.
Yeah, if you've got the microphone,
You've got
everyone can hear
everyone
it.
can hear it. Yeah,
Exactly.
Not everyone can hear you.
Yeah.
It's the confidence as well, isn't it? As long as you keep that self-esteem and that power, you're going to win. But
absolutely,
if a comic starts going,
yeah,
then
they've
it's
lost
over
an
for them.
and it's not good at all.
And think of me. Female sexual energies. Right.
You're missing one thing.
Right. Listen. Turn the lights up for 10 seconds while I quickly dismantle this human being's self-belief. What it is, darling, is there is alcohol. It's invaded your consciousness, and the alcohol is telling you that you have things that are worth saying. The alcohol is lying to you now. Later, after the show, if your face is not as ugly as your voice, we will occupy that gaping orifice in your head. Not with my cock, though. Something dipped in herpes we will drape across your face and seal it shut with leprosy and scabs. Please, God, be visited by a holy disease.
That's it. Nailed her.
Just about, yeah.
I just don't get it. I don't get Hecklers at the. I've done it once with because I just had enough of the guy. Told you before with Chubby Brown.
Yeah.
I just proper had enough of him. No one was laughing, and everyone had enough of him. And he just needed someone to just say, "Mate, call it."
He was quite a divisive comic, though.
Yeah, he was.
The thing is, I was going to say offensive, but offensive isn't the problem, is it? It's when it's not clever.
It wasn't.
When it's just you're just being a dick.
Shit comedy.
Yeah.
He was quite big though, wasn't he, in the 80s? He was getting a lot of DVDs out. He was at that stage where sort of offensive comics were sort of coming into fashion again, weren't they?
I did like him at one point, and he was very good. And then he just kept bringing the same shit out all the time.
Yeah, he went through a period where people thought he was good and he was funny, selling a lot of DVDs, and it's just sort of like same stuff, same comedy, same sketch, just all the way.
He did it all,
just,
and everyone was just sat there going, you could hear groans.
Yeah, it's a bit of a Burning Man type thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Big for a certain time, but then everyone heard it before. Nothing new, didn't move with the times.
No, his times didn't change with him, so
Exactly.
Same as Bernard Manning.
Yeah, it was a time and a place, I suppose, wasn't it? But over a couple of years, but after that, Yeah.
Being able to write comedy that is still relevant decades later is such an art form, isn't it? Because you look at people like Bernard Manning, who were huge, and if you played some, probably wouldn't be allowed on YouTube. No, half the stuff that he said nowadays.
No, it wouldn't be, not at all.
Very funny guy in his day.
No, in his day he was, yeah, of course he was.
Do you know who's good at doing this? What he does, he goes on tours and he does Mickey Flanagan. He'll go on tours, smash it, then take a year off and write new stuff. Yeah, and come back, smash it, take a year off, write new stuff.
Exactly the way it should be. Leaves people wanting a bit more, but then you come back with brand new stuff as well.
And when he's taking that year off, he's not going on talk shows, he's not going on panel shows.
He just disappears.
He's not hosting the what do you call it, the Oscars or anything like that. He's just taking a full year off.
I think he's just living his life, isn't he? And that's where he's getting his material from. Correct. Not going on talk shows. I mean, you don't need it for that, do you? No. Just real life, and that's where he picks up from. Yeah. And that's why people love him. He's an absolute top comic.
There's a lot of British comics that I think aren't going to transcend to the States because they've not got podcasts. Because every comic has to have a podcast nowadays. Yeah. And Mickey Flanagan's one of those where I think because of his out bit, I think he's found his way to America, because I know American reaction channels do a bit of Mickey Flanagan.
Yeah.
But it's just one of them that I like comics like that. They don't have to be everywhere. They don't have to take over the world.
Do you think his accent might let him down a bit in the US? Because he's got quite a thick accent, hasn't he? Sometimes
he's happy with what he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
He does arenas. He does arenas
out to the world.
Exactly. Not everybody has to do it throughout the world. Really, if he's happy with what he's doing, he's getting good comedy out. That's all I'm bothered about, without a doubt.
Yeah, I need to go and see some more comedy soon. I might do it over Christmas at some point.
If they're not on strike.
I was booked in last week, but it clashed with the England game.
Yeah,
so I was like, no, I'm not going.
Was that the one near Ashes?
Yeah, no, that was the one in the other side of Didsbury.
Right,
I can't remember the name of it now. But yeah, it's a decent little venue anyway. But
nice.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.